Hey everyone, I'm Pixels, your friendly, overly caffeinated Pokemon late bloomer, and welcome to what might just be the most delightfully chaotic Pokemon experiment on the internet. And before we go any further, let's watch me try to catch a Pokemon. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Where's the other ones? Oops, got too close. Oops. Son of a... What the fuck? How do I do it in this one? Oh, this is gonna like totally mess me up. Oh, you throw it right at them. Okay. This is not like Violet. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Pixels. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing ever, but let's just say we're not watching the rest of that opening scene from Arceus. Have I played Pokemon before? Technically, yes. I am a 40-year-old cozy gamer after all. But honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing beyond throw Pokeball, catch cute thing, squeal about catching cute thing. There has to be more to Pokemon, and this summer I'm finding it. And boy, am I finding it. Stick around till the end because yes, I will be opening more product, almost definitely squealing over sparkly hollows, and quite possibly crying over a non-hollow Caterpie like it personally offended me. And don't miss tomorrow's video, that's Friday, July 19th. It's my very first uncut Pokemon haul opening, chaos and all. I'm still dialing in the best camera setup. Every video gets a little better, I promise. So please grant me the sacred trainer virtue of patience. Your support and your tolerance for shaky autofocus means the world. Okay, so let's rewind. I was that kid standing on the sidelines while everyone else flaunted their shiny newest Charizard under the monkey bars. I didn't know an ultra rare or whatever that means, from a hole in the ground. Meanwhile, my own binder was overflowing with Sailor Moon stickers, sketchy bootleg merch from the mall, and cards. Priorities, right? Fun fact, I recently unearthed my 1,000 card Sailor Moon shrine from the basement. Nostalgia hits different when your childhood fits into a cardboard box. And yes, those cards still sparkle. Honestly, it made me wish I'd started collecting Pokemon cards sooner. Because let's be real, some of these cards are gorgeous. The art, the foil textures, the sparkly goodness that looks like it was printed by a tiny galaxy printer. Obsessed. Fast forward 30 years, and I still barely know what I'm doing with Pokemon cards. But wow, am I making up for lost time. So now I have goals. Binder goals. Nobody tell Mr. Pixels. I want a vintage binder. I want a Japanese hollow binder. I want a regular Japanese binder. I want an English binder. I want an English binder that's just hollows. I want a binder that is just Eevees and the evolutions. And I want like a full art hollow binder only. Yes, I have a spreadsheet. No, I'm not okay. This hobby owns me now. And it's only been 1 month. Who even am I anymore? Well, I'm Nicole, or depending on the day, Pixels, Pixie, or Coco, a Canadian streamer, lifelong collector of nerdy treasures, and a 40-year-old woman diving headfirst into the world of Pokemon with zero shame and many unopened booster packs. And by many, I mean I have an entire drawer dedicated to cards I'm saving to open live on stream before my big trip to Japan. Yes, that chaos is coming, more on it later. But the wildest part, I'm apparently ridiculously lucky. I've walked into my local London drugs looking for Pokemon cards 4 times and found them 3. From what I've been told, that's practically a statistical miracle, like pulling a shiny on your first try or finding an Eevee plush that doesn't cost your entire soul. Anyway, moving on before the Pokegods catch on and smite my luck. I didn't even touch a Nintendo Switch until 2022, and I barely played my 3DS. But once I picked up Let's Go Eevee and Violet, that was it. I was hooked. Do I know what I'm doing? Not even a little bit. I can throw a Pokeball and make dolphin noises when something cute pops out of the grass, but battles, stats, type advantages, IDing a shiny, unless it's a shiny Gyarados, I'm absolutely dumb AF. In the best, most enthusiastic way possible. Okay, so why now? Why Pokemon? Why Chaos? And why me at 40? Because I'm a streamer now, whatever that means. Because my Twitch community thrives on the mess. And because, plot twist, going to Japan later this year. And see, if I'm walking into a Pokemon Center in Tokyo, I want to at least pretend I know what a gym leader is and what they do. Truth is, I've always loved Bulbasaur. Adorable, underappreciated, 10 out of 10 would hug. Do I know even one of his moves? Nope, not a single one. But I want to. I want to understand the types, the strategies, the why behind the squealing. Not just squeal because he's got a little plant on his back, although that's totally reason enough. So this summer, I'm learning it all. Or at least enough to stop accidentally fainting my starter in battle. Okay, so we already kicked things off with my first Pokemon stream, and it was a beautiful disaster. I ripped open a bulk Amazon lot live, and the suspense was real. Spoiler alert, it was half treasure, half scam, and 100% chaos. This video, it's the full breakdown of where it all starts, my summer of Pokemon, the what, the why, and the what did I just pull. I'm diving into Let's Go Eevee, Violet, Legends Arceus, Diamond, and Sword, not just casually, but properly, with strategy, with intention, mostly with trial and error and occasional tears. But I want to love these games even more. Expect to see me faint my poor Pikachu at least a dozen more times while I try to figure out how Fairy beats Dragon or Electric beats Fire. Are those things? I don't know. Yes, I still say things like, wait, Fairy's a type now? But hey, I'm learning. Legends Arceus will be my open world chaos playground. Expect stealth fails, accidental shiny panic, and getting trampled by a Rapidash. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm mid monologue. Every week, I'll be cracking open a delightful mix of real booster packs and the sketchiest Amazon bulk lots I can get my hands on that are also super cheap. I am your official guinea pig, bravely testing out every 100 cards plus 7 foils, trust me, bro, mystery packs, so you don't have to, and so that I can build up my collection. Because remember, I still need all the commons from all these eras that I've missed. So yes, there will be a lot of commons, and honestly, I love that. Commons are where every new binder begins. Every little Pikachu deserves a home. Unless it's fake. You hear me? Weird, shiny Gyarados with a suspicious stamp? That was a thing. Okay, but one thing I wasn't ready for, how genuinely amazing the Pokemon community is. I've stopped into a few local card shops, shout out to Eastridge and Selly's in Calgary, Alberta, and recently went to my very first card show, and wow, the people, incredible. Everyone was kind, encouraging, excited. Total strangers cheered me on while I opened my very first packs and asked too many questions, and sometimes too many repeated questions. But it didn't matter that I didn't know the lingo. I was welcome just being there. And that kind of energy is magic. I've got footage of me chatting with vendors and fellow collectors, just vibing, because honestly, that human connection is as much a part of this journey as the cards themselves. Now, fair warning, the footage is a little rough. I was super nervous talking to people, which you'll be able to tell. So juggling conversation and filming at the same time was, let's call it a learning experience. But I had to include this next part. Shout out to the guy with the Eevee Pikachu tin. I had a mic, but he didn't, so it's pretty raw footage, but I want to include it because just look at these cards. I hope to see him again to buy more vintage cards in August.
And these ones like mostly $1.
Okay.
Most of them are pre-played. If it's
All
like
right.
really played, I can do less. If you get more, I can do like different deals. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Same with this binder, like especially towards the end, I can do pretty good deals if you get a couple. But yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
Some EVs, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an Eevee person.
Yeah, like so these ones are pretty played, but this one's like pretty good condition. It is Japanese though versus English. But yeah.
I actually love Japanese cards.
Honestly, I'm a big fan as well. like I have my personal collection going, and
Yeah.
there's a few sections like this morning, like I'm collecting all like the Terrastra
Oh,
Festival.
that's
Yeah.
wicked.
So that I just need the Glaceon, and then I have all of them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have like a whole binder that's just Japanese cards. We're actually going to Japan in September, so my goal is to like basically build a deck in Japan. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hear the scalpers are getting. Is it okay if I just take it out?
Yeah, for sure.
The scalpers have apparently been going strong.
Have they?
Okay, this is what I'm hearing.
I know, and like I just know typically Japanese cards are a little cheaper, but they're also better. Not typically, especially now.
Yeah, right. It's $2 Canadian for a pack there right now.
Oh wow.
I know, right? But
Their packs do typically come with less.
yeah, I think we get 10, and I think theirs is 5. But still,
I do have over the years my brother's gifted me some Japanese packs. So I do have like some of these guys, some of these ones.
oh, that's
These are
awesome.
Eevee heroes. I don't think they're worth very much, most of them. Yeah.
They're really cool to have.
I think the art on this is like so
Yeah,
pretty.
the art on that one is amazing. I love Eevees.
Yeah. And this one's like pretty cool. It's like one of the
Oh, the
packs.
Charizards. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Are those some 151s?
These are, yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. These are just like assorted loose packs. I don't really love to have
Look
them
at the
for-
tin, guys.
Yeah.
I'm very excitable. I literally like just started the last I'm like a month into this hobby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I have lots of like cheaper stuff. If there's any cards like in here, like, so there's definitely some cool looking cards that are cheaper.
Okay. Squirtles.
Yeah, and like I was looking to sell that whole set, but they're all played. I could probably some of these things can be negotiable. Some are like I know I'm already kind of as low as I can go.
Yeah, for sure.
By all means, feel free to make offers.
You don't, and I know this one's a more expensive card, but you don't have the. Actually, I can just show you. And vendor number 2. And we got this tin for $5. It's a mystery pack, and 20% is supposed to be rares and hollows. So we'll open this up on stream. Like, just look at how cool that. I would have paid $5 for the empty tin. To be totally honest with you, that's sweet. Okay, so here's the schedule. Mondays will be Pokemon Violet Day. Live streams, fresh pack pulls. It'll be fun. Come hang out with us on Twitch. Wednesdays will also be on Twitch. I'll be playing Pokemon Arceus with pack pulls, and I'll also drop new videos on YouTube. Saturdays, I will also be dropping new videos on YouTube. And here's what I started with in terms of packs and hauls. I did 2 deluxe battle decks, 1 fire, 1 grass. I opened the Charizard and Mew Scarlet Violet packs thanks to EB Games, which also, total luck, when I started this, I walked into EB Games at 10 a.m. on a Pokemon release day and was like, hey, do you have Pokemon stuff? And she was like, yeah, it's a release day. What do you want? Apparently, that was really lucky. I also opened a very suspicious 100 card Amazon lot, a 60 card guaranteed GX VMAX mystery pack. You probably know how that went. A 50 card Japanese foil set that sounded too good to be true because it was. Was it worth it financially? Probably not. Spiritually, 100%. I also want to do side quests on my streams and videos. So visiting card shops and resisting Eevee plushies, which I actually did successfully this past Saturday. Pokemon going into traffic. Taste testing weird Pokemon snacks. Building trash decks from sketchy pulls. Live card painting on stream, no mic sorting and binder organization for cozy vibes, and of course, Pokemon release days. My first being this Friday, July 18th, Black and White. I hope I can score some of those packs. I also want to build real decks, Eeveelutions, Fire, Psychic, and Grass. Here I come. Okay, all of this is building up to one thing, my Pokemon Master Chaos Tour of Japan. Visiting Pokémon Centers in both Tokyo and Kyoto, raiding the Nintendo store, also in Tokyo and Kyoto, rip my husband's wallet, sipping a Pikachu latte at the Pokémon Cafe, if I can get in, really hoping, pack pulls in iconic locations, like the Bamboo Forest? Absolutely. Sparkly singles hunting in sketchy alleys and card shops, gotcha machines, vending machines, cardboard chaos everywhere. I will squeal, my suitcase will be overweight, and there will be no regrets. So, whether you're a seasoned trainer or a confused, caffeine fueled newbie like me, welcome. Mondays are for videos, streams are for screaming. In Japan, that's just the dream. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that bell if you want to cringe with me in real time. Let's catch 'em all, or at least try not to faint every Pikachu along the way.